Hey, welcome back to A Faster Me. This is just the weekend training rides that we did. And yeah, just having a little fun. No intervals this weekend, just kind of some natural intervals and, just some natural riding on some routes that we did. This is just a video here. You guys probably seen this road before, but this is Brea Canyon. That's Marlena Bemis with me and Joe Garcia. And we end up pretty much crushing this section here. It was pretty gnarly this weekend. It was kind of cold with some serious crosswinds and headwinds, and we end up getting the speed up pretty good, holding it, and PR in the section. And that's pretty hard to do for us just because we do this road a lot. So as you know, the more times you do a road, the harder it is to beat your times on it. So but yeah, we end up carrying some pretty good speed and just being able to hold it through the end. So because it's only three of us and it's pretty windy, we don't rotate as fast as we normally do. We're taking just a little bit longer pulls here. They're not long, but maybe like 10-second pulls. Normally on this section we do like dynamic pace lining and we'll rotate immediately. But just because it was so windy, we decided to keep a little bit of space and take a little bit longer pulls here. Marlena has a really good cadence and pretty good position on the bike, staying pretty low. She's just getting really strong. I think she may not notice how strong she's getting just because it's over time. It's not as fast as what you call like an improvement that that people will really notice, but sometimes that speed and that strength just creeps up on you. If you could look, she has like a really good cadence. She's usually hovering around 100. I know for some people that's pretty fast, but she does it really comfortably and no bouncing in her seat or anything. So, but as you saw, we got up to 40 something miles per hour. I think just over 40. For this section, we're going to hold, or I'm going to average 31. It gets pretty hard. I mean, it looks easy, but it's not really an easy effort. It's kind of like doing, some 10 by 10 intervals, because you're kind of like 10 seconds on, 10 seconds off. And it's just really a 5-6 minute VO2 session. Really about a 5-minute VO2 session of, on-offs. So I think here I was looking for someone to come around and no one came around. I don't know exactly what happened to them too, but at some point they fell off and I was kind of riding solo, so I just kept it going. I'm gonna look back maybe a couple times, and when I see that they're not catching or whatever, I just decided to keep going and see if how long I can hold it or whatever. I was pretty dead though. As you can see, my heart's at 185. I'm not even holding 300 watts, so yeah, I'm pretty cracked right here too. Usually as we turn this corner here, you're gonna have like another quarter mile or so, and then we usually launch the sprint at the traffic light. But yeah, I definitely had no sprint in me after this. I was just doing all I could to kind of not have the speed slow down and just kind of keep it above 30 miles per hour. It's very fun though. When you get about 6 people in the train, that's probably a good size. Six people or so. It becomes really fun with some really fast rotations on the dynamic pace line, and you can really get to carry some good speed if you guys can keep it smooth and keep a good rhythm. So yeah, I was pretty popped right there. Normally right here we'd be launching a sprint, but yeah, I was done. I was done. I was just kind of moving the pedals at this point. All right, so this is Sunday. The first one was on Saturday. We did the Carbon Canyon loop on Saturday. This is our Sunday ride, which was basically made a trip out to the Bagel ride again. And this is a pretty permanent ride. It's every Sunday. Kind of starts out of the Cycle in Rancho and has a second start at the Bagelery in Laverne. So this is basically the kind of Benelli loop here that we're going to hit, but I'm only going to record the first section of it. It's just too many people out this weekend. They had they had a big running event, and it was just too many people. So I'll only record this first section, and then we'll move on after that. So that's Jessica to the left of me right there, Jessica Garner in the kind of rainbow back, with Marlena in front of her. Jacko just went up the left side there. It was basically just me, Marlena, Jack, and Joe that came out to this ride. But yeah, good group showed up. It's not a large group. We probably had about 25 people or so, maybe 30. But good group. It's cold now. I think a lot of people like to sleep in. It's cold in the mornings. So, and we're just kind of spoiled in California. It was only 40 something, but for us that's cold. So you guys have seen this before on the channel, but this section is cobblestone. It's pretty chill right now, actually. Normally we'd be about 400 or 500 watts going through here and just holding it. I like it when it's faster, actually, only because when it's faster, it's a little bit harder for people to attack. And the speed also of the group allows you to carry the momentum up the hill. As you can see, it's just about 4% here. And then it's going to flatten out just a little bit. And then it's going to kick up to, I believe, 8% after that. So when it's slow like this, you got to just be prepared because they're going to attack that steep part when it's slow. And like I said, I like it when it's fast the entire way because it's just kind of easier on your legs. It's just a steady pace. And with the surges here, it gets hot really fast. And again, like I said, Marlena, I think she's getting stronger than she realizes. On some of these like punchy climbs and stuff, she used to not be there. She'd kind of be falling off a little bit, but she definitely embraces climbing now and is just doing a good job. There goes my man Cyril going up right there, looking strong, with Chris on his left going by me. I was actually trying to stay under control here. I didn't want to burn too much energy just because I know this loop is a long effort. In general, it's about a 15-minute effort, and I just didn't want to really blow up. I'm not out of touch right here, so I knew we were going to have the downhill in a second, give you a chance for recovery. So, but I did not want to go out too hard right there just because it's a long lap. I have a new SL8, but I'm on the SL6 right now, and it's crazy. The SL8 is so much faster, like aerodynamically, and even this bike is a missile. If you could just see how much speed I carry here. No one's pedaling. I'm not pedaling. And it's just so much more speed coming down here. And, I can't wait to start riding the SL8 on a regular basis because it's even faster. And I'm not just saying that I know it's faster because obviously I own it and I've ridden it. And downhill, that bike's a missile. So there I go from worst to first almost. There's I think there's two people still off the front here. I'm not sure, maybe it's Tony and somebody else, but just good speed. And as you can see, there's the running event going on right here to our right. So after we pass the guard shack, basically, I'm going to shut it down just because there's too many people. Shout out to Miguel, too. That's Miguel right there. He just came out to California, has only been here for a few weeks. He races motocross professionally. And, he's in the States out from South Africa. And, he's a good guy. Spent a little time with him. Strong rider. And, hopefully he'll be around for a while and we get to do some more rides together. It's crazy. He races motorcycles. I started riding bikes from racing motorcycles as well back in like 2008 or so, but I was racing road bikes. And he races motocross. But yeah, it's funny. He's never raced bikes though. Well, I think he said he's done like a race or so in the Netherlands, but he's never like raced him on a regular basis or anything. Really strong though. I think he said he's like has a threshold of around 230 or so right now, 235. So definitely really strong young guy. So yeah, I'd love to see him transition to bicycle racing and see how he does. Here goes Chris again, flying up the hill. Chris is a rocket on all these punchy climbs. He has really good anaerobic power, and he's really lightweight. So yeah, he's definitely a rocket on these climbs. I think he'd be pretty dangerous if you can get like his sustained power a little bit better, get some more endurance. Definitely has the punchiness and the the anaerobic power kind of. He has that kind of covered. Overall, the bagel ride was pretty chill this Sunday. Um, just this section here was starting to get a little fast, but then with all the runners and the events that were going on, a lot of traffic around the park, we kind of shut it down after this. And then the rest of the day was pretty chill, actually. I mean, usually there's three pretty much all out sections for this ride, but after this, the San Dimas and everything, that it was pretty chill.
Thank you.
Yeah, it looks like a beautiful day, which it was. It turned out to be like
Watch the bottom there.
just an incredible day, especially because Saturday was so windy. I'm talking, 30 plus mile per hour gusts, and then Sunday is just beautiful. Started off a little cold. You can see it's 57 now, which is, it's good for good riding weather, especially when the sun's out. So yeah, if you look to the right, there's so many runners and stuff, and we're about to go through a narrow area, so I just shut it down. All right, so this is one of the last sections of the day or segments of the day. This is after, I don't know, we're probably close to 50 miles into this ride now, and we just got through coming up Mount Baldy Road up to Shin Climb or Shin Road, and now we're on the downhill. Jack and Chris try a little attack, so we jump on that and have a little high speed fun here. I thought we were going to get a little teamwork together here and just really get the speed up, but I think Jack and Chris had other ideas. I hate those little rumble strips right there on the right side of the road. Obviously they help keep cars alert or whatever and not running off the road, but if you hit them on your bike at high speed like this, it can be pretty devastating. So Miguel goes through and somebody should have been on his wheel. I just took my rotation and there's no one there. So then I come back up second wheel again and end up having to take another rotation after Miguel flicks. But yeah, definitely didn't have the best teamwork going on here. I'm kind of looking around still, hoping that someone's on my wheel that can take a pull after I take this pull here. So I kind of move over, flick an elbow. Luckily, Marlena comes through. Same thing, Marlena's looking around for someone. No one's there, and then Jack just attacks instead of taking a pull. So teamwork gone right there. I wasn't going to chase it, just, like I said, I just took two pulls. So Chris kind of goes by. I tried to tell him to keep it smooth, but yeah, he wasn't having it. So obviously I pick it up just a little bit and see if I can just run them down. But they end up kind of, I don't know if Jack just stopped or if he got tired or what. But yeah, they end up kind of shutting it down. So here I just tell them, hey, I'll lead them out for the shot at the KOM coming up here. It's just a little sprint KOM. It's like a little tenth of a mile sprint on a really steep uphill. You can probably see the hill in the distance there. So I'm just doing a lead out for them basically. I'm already kind of popped though just from those efforts, that we've been doing, and we just got through climbing a lot. So I'm going to kind of get the speed up, then just tuck and coast, and then get the speed up again. So I basically am going to release them right here at the bottom of the hill. We're at 39 miles per hour. That should give them a good springboard up the hill. And as you can see, there goes Miguel and Jack sprinting it out. And they definitely had a good springboard, to get up this hill. We're over 8%, 9%, 10% right there on the hill. So they kind of rolled over it like nothing. It's really easy when you can hit it at 39 miles per hour, just about 40. A 10% hill becomes nothing. So here, Jack and I have a little sprint contest. It's kind of funny because I told him, hey, let's sprint to that bush. The bush was actually a palm tree, that palm tree right there. But, of course, Jack didn't know we were sprinting too. So I got the jump on him and was able to hold him off at that point. So that's pretty much it. Just a little workout fun for the weekend. And, thanks for watching. Hopefully we'll get to race in about 6 more weeks and have a great 2024 season.